The escalating conflict and deteriorating situation.
Excuse me, Mr. President, there is actually nothing escalating or conflict or even deteriorating in Democratic Republic of Congo. Just as you are saying, the escalating conflict, English is always good in the politics math. In the math of the politicians, English is always flowing fluently. English can never finish in a mouth of a politician, especially an African politician. It's more like a river flowing water. Their mouth is always flowing with different grammar each passing day. Deteriorating conflict, escalating. What is escalating? What is escalating in the Democratic Republic of Congo? Whatever that is happening in Congo is a normal thing. Yeah, I think it's a normal thing that happens in other nations. Yeah. To me personally, I can just refer it as an entire internal crisis or internal problems that only requires internal security to deal with or to handle, or internal affairs. The last time I checked, Congo has a government. They run a civilian government, if I'm not mistaken. So why don't we leave some of these grammar and let the government of Congo handle themselves? I mean, why do we love speaking grammar in things that doesn't want it? Why are we always speaking grammar? Just because we are politicians. The escalating conflict is deteriorating. Or what does escalating? What is escalating? Because me, I don't know. I'm not so learned. What's escalating in what's escalating? What is actually escalating in the thing that happened in Congo? What's deteriorating? What are you speaking? I don't know. In the thing that happened in Congo, what was deteriorating about it? Yeah, there was a violence. People said some we are blaze and all that. Police came and calm everywhere down. Is that the reason of you calling President Macron Emmanuel? Is that the reason of calling him on phone? Does it mean Africans can't handle ourselves? Like we can't handle our problem by ourselves? Is that what it actually means? Kenyan president. Okay, excuse me, guy. Let me explain to you what this, on social media is buzzing. Everybody's trolling this man called William Ruto, the president of Kenya. Why? I just came online. Everybody's just bashing him, trolling him, some are insulting him and all kinds of things. I decided to make investigation. Until I found out that the reason why people are bashing him is because of his statements, or should I say his tweets. What he tweeted on Twitter. Yeah. A post he made on Twitter saying that he has called Emmanuel Macron, that is the president of France. According to Kenyan president, he said, I have spoken to President Emmanuel Macron of France on the situation in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. He has expressed support for the regional effort to deal with the challenge. President Macron also committed his country's support for the interventions being carried out and for Kenya's participation in other peace initiatives in Somalia, Sudan, and South Sudan. That was the problem. We have a problem happening in Congo. And you think the best thing to do is calling Macron France president. I mean, of what use will that be? What difference will that? Does it now mean that there is no person in Africa this president can go in order to find a solution to resolve whatever is happening in Congo? Is that what it actually means? Is that what it signifies? Because to me, that's what it means, and that's why you see everybody trolling him. And you see his statements, whatever happening in Congo is deteriorating and kinds of grammar. Politicians have so much grammar in their mouths. Just like the way a water tap is always flowing with water. Water is always flowing from a pump. When you're on a pump, you get to see water gushing out and others. That's how you see different kinds of grammar gushing out. The situation in Congo is deteriorating. What is deteriorating about it? Does it not mean that violence doesn't happen anywhere? Can you tell me? Can someone tell me what's deteriorating about what's happening in Congo? It's just a normal crisis that happens everywhere. You just get to solve it. And if you have this, if you feel like inviting other third parties or maybe from other countries, then why not look around? There are some organizations in Africa you can seek support from on how they can stop this violence happening in Congo. Isn't it the best way to approach this situation than coming out on Twitter and telling us you are calling Macron? Doesn't that mean that Africans, we can't rely on ourselves? We always seeking for international help in order to solve our own problems. Is that what it actually means? Anyway, it's never a good idea. It's never a good idea. And you see, this is why everybody is bashing this young man. This man, Williams Ruto. Everybody is bashing him. Hey man, some are even insulting him. I'm not in support of that, but he overstepped his boundary. He would have heeded his conversation, whatever he had said with Emmanuel Macron, that is the French president. He would have kept it to himself. Yeah, he would have kept it to himself and not come out on Twitter and start tweeting. Just like when two people are fighting and you are trying your possible best to separate them, you kind of been giving yourself one kind of morale. You will be telling people, I'm doing this in order to separate them, just for the people to praise you. I guess that's what the man tried to do. He tried to come out to tell us he's a rescuer. That English is right? He's a rescuer, or he's trying to rescue Congo. And he forgot that most Africans don't want to be hearing some particular set of people. So when you are saying all this thing, why are you not including this set of people in your conversation? That's where everything started. That's where the buzz started. And everybody started bashing him. Anyway, I don't think, just like I said before, I don't think there's anything deteriorating in Congo. Whatever that's happening there can be settled by Africans. It has not gotten to the point of calling Macron or anybody. So that's my own opinion. But you watching, what do you think about what President Williams Ruto did? Do you think it's the right thing? Let us know your own opinion on the comment section. Thank you for watching.